Okay, this is in response to calling all Catholics. The whole Immaculate Conception thing, I was born and raised Catholic, and I'm not even sure about how that did come about. I do know that it was contention in the church stemming from the Theotokos movement about Mary being God-bearer, and that's how they came up with the doctrine of Jesus being both man and God at the same time. The dual nature of Christ. I'm not really sure as to what caused the Immaculate Conception movement, but I do know that the Marian apparition at Lourdes, when Bernadette asked for a sign to give her local priest a sign that she was being indeed visited by Mary and not by a demon, Mary told her to tell the priest that I am the Immaculate Conception, and that pretty much put to rest any sort of questions within the church as to the state of Mary's soul when she was conceived and born. But I am going to give you some advice that a priest gave my father when my father was converting, and that was don't let what you're not sure about hold you back. Let the Holy Spirit work in His time. And go ahead and come into the church and just let the Holy Spirit work. Because I can tell you that there's plenty of Catholics who are in the church who are going through points of contention with the church and who aren't quite sure about the church's teachings. So don't feel that you have to accept everything now and right away. Remember that you do have this lifelong journey in the church and with Christ, and that the Holy Spirit is going to work in you. So don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of going ahead and taking the dive, even though you're not sure of the teachings or the doctrines, or if you're not sure if you agree with them or believe in them. So I can tell you my dad's been in the church for 10 years, and I think he only has one left. He had 5 when he came into the church, and I think there's only one left. His points of contention, and I'm not sure what that point is, but he's still going through the journey. Again, like I said, it's been 10 years, and you know, I've been Catholic for 20 years, and I still have some things that I'm struggling with. So just pray about it, give it up, let go and let God. Let the Holy Spirit do what let the Holy Spirit do what He does best, and that's just changing your heart. I mean, what the hymn is, change my heart, O God, make it ever true. You know, just give it to God, let Him take it. Let the Holy Spirit light the fire in you and let Him shape it. I mean, that's really all the advice I can give you. Let the Holy Spirit do it. You know, there's a lot of Marian doctrine out there, and some of it's kind of confusing, and you're wondering how in the world did they come up with this. So don't feel that you have to accept everything now. But I'm glad you're going to look into RCIA classes. It's a great idea. So I wish you luck. Feel free to contact me here on YouTube. Be glad to answer some questions. Like I said, my dad converted. I'm currently engaged to a young man who was raised Southern Baptist. So I answer a lot of his questions as well. I have a lot of Protestant friends myself, so I'm more than willing to answer questions. And you know, if I don't know the answer, I will be glad to point you to somebody who might have the answer. And feel free to join any groups on like my Facebook. If you do happen to belong, there is a group called We're Not Crazy, We're Catholic. A lot of converts on there, more than willing to answer questions. We get kind of goofy sometimes, but you know, if you can't laugh, what's left? So good luck to you, and I'll be praying for you. Bye.